It's all about getting results at this point.
What's up, dude?
What up?
Welcome to Florida.
It's hot, dude.
Oh yeah, and it's only gonna get hotter.
I won here back in 2015
right.
in the wet.
Wasn't that 1 year where all the cars lit on fire?
Yeah. There's a lot that I look up to and appreciate about Freddie. I think, you know, him being a champion and the way he can dig deep and drive mistake-free when it's so crucially needed is such a hard thing to do. I mean, he's done it over and over again. That's, I think, what makes him a champion and who he is. Seems like he just really enjoys it and enjoys competition, and he loves winning so much.
Ryan is a teammate, you know, he's awesome. You know that he's gonna treat you fair and square, but make no mistake, he's out there to kick me and everybody else out of competition. Ryan's biggest feat in this sport has been to really make drifting more celebrated. Yeah, baby. But I still think he's looking for his biggest feat, the championship.
Here we are. Seriously?
Yeah.
What time's he getting? Tonight then?
Late, he said he didn't specify, so it's gonna be late.
Hello and welcome. This is round 3 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship. That's right, we're ready to send it. Coming out of Long Beach, Matt Field has a lot of confidence, right? Your winner, Matt the Beast from the Bay Field! So then we go into round 2, Atlanta. Vaughn Gittin Jr. comes back. Vaughn Gittin Jr. 20 years later, man. Vaughn Gittin Jr. Vaughn is only doing half the season. Qualified number 1, gets the win, and shakes up the point stand. Make some noise! So coming into Orlando, it's anybody's game. The Orlando scene in itself in Florida has like a really good drift scene. So coming here, you have a built-in fan base. They're really educated. So when you bring in the big dogs, Formula Drift comes to town, it parties, it blows up.
Hey.
Go Brazil!
I'm Stefan Papadakis. I'm the owner and manager of the Papadakis race team. That includes Fredric Aasbo and Ryan Tuerck. I really love modifying and building and kind of hacking cars. And drifting really gives us the opportunity to do a lot of out-of-the-box thinking and blaze our own trail with a lot of car setups. And because the sport is relatively young, all of the best setups haven't been figured out yet. So the different teams are figuring out what is the new better setup at that moment, but then someone else a few events later will figure out the next best setup. So the competition is strong, but a lot of the competition is due to development in the cars.
Right now, I'm in the seat that every aspiring drifter wants to be in. Got Rockstar, got Toyota, I'm under the wings of Papadakis Racing Operation. This is the team you want to be in if you want to win. There are so many things that we got to be grateful for. We're still both in the running. Matt still hasn't taken off with a big points lead, but it really shows that we can't take anything for granted here. Looking at Ryan, they have bigger issues.
So between Atlanta and now, we were able to get a spare engine back together again. But like on one of the first runs today, it was like cutting out and one of the cylinders was down.
Yeah, I'm rolling it back. Something's broke for sure. I'm gonna get eyes on this, so I'll be right back.
Everybody thought another engine went out, but it wasn't. It was like a small little wiring issue, so that was fixed in like 5 minutes. So at this point, it's like fingers crossed. We don't know what's gonna happen today, and that's part of the excitement, I guess.
Are you looking at points right now? Is that something you're thinking about, or is it still too early?
I'm not thinking about points at all. We're just trying to keep the cars on the track.
Ryan Tuerck, he had that 98 in Long Beach, which was about a 6-point differentiator between him and the second place competitor.
I love the car. Seriously, it is so much fun for me to drive. It is fast. It handles great. It's just a strange thing to have an engine that'll last multiple rounds and then multiple engines that don't last any rounds. It's just, don't understand it. The thing's getting pushed to its absolute limit, obviously.
I mean, that was spot on. Look at that, just transition right on the course's edge. That Nitto tire filling all of it. Woo! 94.66.
Wow.
Ryan Tuerck, your #1 qualifier going into the round of 32.
I don't even know what position I'm in. I don't look if I do have a bad event. It's all about getting results at this point, you know? We're a quarter of the way through, so we need to get some done. We need to get some results.
Sean, only thing is we might want to keep going up in pressures.
Okay.
But
Like increments of 2, you think?
something like that.
Okay.
Today's like a crazy moving target. Just trying to get the car set up comfortable for Freddie and then getting Freddie to drive aggressive like he needs to be. So that's the challenge right now, and I don't think we're there yet, so we'll see what happens.
I can't complain, right? We're sitting here, second in points, 2 rounds in, after 2 stellar seasons. We're definitely a force to be reckoned with, but we want to be the best.
That line coming into the venue, you could see that is happening right now. It is sold out. Round 3 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship is here. This is top 32. A lot of eyeballs on Fredric Aasbo. We'll have to get back on the box here in Orlando. He won here 2017. Can he do it again? Ken Gucci down on the bank. He needs to find closer proximity. Ken Gucci shoots in on the inside. But Fredric Aasbo, the gold shining bright in this Orlando sun.
Looking at the team as a whole, it's a little bit of a rocky start. Whoever wins here is usually someone that's been able to keep it consistent.
Well done by the Norwegian Hammer out front.
There is a certain element of black magic to this.
Finishing now in, it goes Ken Gucci, flicks it in. Oh, look at this, Aasbo comes out of drift. What just happened?
That looks like a mechanical, Jared.
Oh man, and
Two
look, Gucci
mechanicals.
shuts down.
That was saved by the bell. Jesus Christ. I drive over to 32 and I hear a tiny little like chicka 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 noise from the rear diff. And I'm like, that doesn't sound good. Boys race it up, look for a notch in the rear diff. Sure enough, there is something. We don't have time to swap the diff. So we decided to go out there, and all the way throughout the first run, I could tell it gets worse and worse. And I'm like, I hope this lasts. Line up for second run, take off through the bank, halfway through the bank, bam! No forward drive, blew the diff, and as if we're saved by a greater power or something, Ken shuts down too. What are the odds?
Fredric Aasbo got a gift. Defaults to Fredric's lead run.
All Ken Gucci needed to do was complete the course.
So we got seriously lucky today. I think we've used up all of our luck. Now we got to earn it for the rest of the night.
How's it feel being back?
It feels good. Yeah, like I never left.
It's felt like she left to me.
My wife Shannon was able to come, which was so nice having her there. She's such a great support system for me and just gives me a ton more confidence.
This is my first time back in 2 years. It's been a minute. I found out that I was pregnant about 2 years ago, right after one of the events here, and then we had the baby, and someone had to, you know, stay home and raise him.
Family life has been good. It's much easier, I'd say, after the first year. You kind of get into a groove, you know what to expect.
I mean, it's a lot. It's tough when he's gone. We don't like him to leave either. It's a lot more work when one parent leaves. But we miss him when he's not there. We're excited when he's back.
It was great having her back and making fun of me with the boys and busting everybody up because she's got a great personality and a great sense of humor and likes to crack jokes on everybody, which keeps good spirits in the pit.
Hi, Romy. Hi, Romy.
Here we go, top 32, qualified P1 last night. We got Dean Kearney up first, and we're just about to get going. Let's go, baby.
Man, the hair is standing up my tattooed arms. This is top 32.
Ryan did not have the result that he wanted in Road Atlanta. He wants to come back strong like Long Beach and have a better result here at Orlando, which is an event that on paper seems like could suit him very well.
Needing to do well results-wise, it makes me hungrier. It makes me drive harder for sure.
Ryan Tuerck gets the win.
We beat Kearney in top 32 in a pretty good battle, and then we were in this all-out dogfight with Matt Field for top 16.
Top 16 first battle right out of the gate. Matt Field, Ryan Tuerck, he's #1 qualifier. Are you ready, Orlando? This is a big battle here.
This is great. Not stressed at all.
Are you ready, Orlando? This is a big battle here. This is Ryan Tuerck versus Matt Field. Matt Field leads the pack, and he knows how important this is. Every round counts, every point counts.
Matt Field, he's got something to prove. He won in Long Beach. He's got a proven car. He's got a lot of equity with it. Obviously, Ryan Tuerck, he's had a bit of bad luck coming into here.
Big angle from Ryan Tuerck. Matt Field right there, tucking in. Ryan Tuerck right there on the course's edge. An amazing run. Matt Field, look at that. Man, we are splitting hairs here.
I haven't been in a battle like that in quite some time that was that intense, so it was pretty cool.
Some solid runs from both these drivers. So slide them left for Tuerck, right for Matt Field. We got one more time. They're going at it again.
One more times in our sport, or when your battle is so close that the judges can't make a decision, so they're going to send you one more time.
There are serious repercussions with this battle. Ryan Tuerck, we have something to prove here.
When you run battles at that high of a level, it's like it feels like a finals battle.
Whoa, wow! That thing blowing flames like a dragon. Ryan Tuerck diving in, hitting that second inside clip. Are you kidding me? Come on now! Make some noise, Orlando! Woo! Both of them absolutely spot on. Ryan Tuerck mimicking great angle. Matt Field allowing that opportunity with a great lead run. One more time, they're going at it again.
One more time, another one more time. I thought that was all Ryan, yeah.
By the second one more time, I was just like, what do we have to do?
Is it gonna be Ryan Tuerck or is it gonna be Matt Field?
It was so intense, the energy was so high. My spotter biddies and crew chief, he just said, just run it again, run it again.
Ryan Tuerck now, trying to shred some middle tire into the door of that Corvette. Past that first inside clip. Here goes Ryan Tuerck, now he dives in on the inside. Stomp your feet, Orlando. One more times. Slide him left for Tuerck or right for Matt Field. Ryan Tuerck gets the win, taking out our current points leader.
Damn!
Oh, man.
No. I felt like we won every single one.
Amazing!
That was only top 16.
Orlando to make some noise! Three-time champ, defending champ, Fredric Aasbo on the line. But I'll tell you what, Jonathan Hurst, I mean, he's a giant killer. Let's see what we got. Look at this thing firing off like AK-47.
In Orlando, I felt like we were back to traditional drift recipe.
Going to that second inside clip.
Cash Hurst, he is lightning quick. Shooting fireballs out the hood. We knew he was going to be fast.
A solid run by Fredric Aasbo. Jonathan Hurst is on a ripper of a line. Look at this.
I was trying to keep up with him. I couldn't until the last corner.
Well done by Jonathan Hurst.
I was sure we lost that one.
Fredric Aasbo gets the win.
Getting past Jonathan Hurst, I started feeling like we might be able to do this.
We are now entering the Great Eight. Fredric Aasbo versus Simon Olsen, an all-Norwegian battle.
We know the field has gotten better this year, so for us to pull off a win here would show everyone we're back.
Fredric Aasbo says, hey, how you doing? Freddie showing you why he is three-time champion and defending champion. Fredric Aasbo gets the win.
Because we went so many one more times, we're at the end of top 16. So we had a really quick turnaround to get the car dialed back in, and then we're up against Dylan Hughes in top 8.
Ryan Tuerck initiating, not as high and as aggressive as he was previously with Matt Field. That gives Dylan Hughes an opportunity to get to the side.
The highs and lows of this sport are obviously pretty intense.
Look at Dylan right there on the course edge.
Made a couple mistakes on track, so that hurt a lot.
Dylan Hughes takes out Ryan Tuerck. Ryan Tuerck knocked out here in the Great Eight.
Dylan beat us, which was super defeating after coming off that high from beating Matt Field, so that's it. Felt like it was like 20 minutes that went by and we were just up here and then you're back down here. The only thing you can do is try to just learn from whatever the situation was, and that's just the constant thing. 20 years doing this and you're just still learning.
Well, the final four is set, and Fredric Aasbo does take the points lead away from Matt Field after this round.
If we had some tough luck earlier this season, we've definitely had our share of good luck tonight. I did not expect this when I saw the speed of the guys that we would be facing in today's bracket, so I'm very happy right now.
The purple lights are on of Dylan the Dozer Hughes. He's going against the Norwegian Hammer. Little slow roll into that outside zone. Big swing into the wall. Dylan Hughes right there. Great proximity from Dylan Hughes. Dialing it in. Really good angle from Fredric Aasbo.
Wow.
Dylan Dozer Hughes, Royal Purple, sticks it to the wall. But Fredric Aasbo's right there. Look at that. Now here comes Fredric Aasbo. Dylan riding that line. Hey, make some noise. That was a solid run.
All of a sudden, we were in the finals.
Aasbo gets the win. Fredric Aasbo, first points, continues on, and that's going to, again, affect the overall championship.
It's really fun when you pour everything you got into the setup and into your driving, and it's paying off, and I'm hoping to do that again in the finals now.
The biggest rivalry we have is with the Ford team. Like, they're the other factory team. They're in Mustangs. We've got a Supra and a Corolla. They've got big V8s, naturally aspirated with nitrous. We've got these smaller displacement turbocharged engines with nitrous. It kind of feels like David and Goliath, but it actually kind of isn't, because they're both pretty big companies and we're both pretty sophisticated teams. So at the end of the day, I think we kind of have a similar starting point. Feels like we both have similar resources, so who's going to use their resources better? And then build the car to what the team can do, and then, all right, drivers, now go do what you can with it.
When I get behind the wheel of my Ford Mustang RTR, it's just like raw emotion. The adrenaline, the feeling of every part of it.
Into that second inside clip. Denofa banging doors with Forsberg.
Just gonna do it how I want, and hopefully how I want, and the expectations that I have for myself is good enough to win.
And Chelsea Denofa fighting for it. Right there, sticking it to him.
For me, the way I win the championship is just by managing my abilities, not overdriving the car, and having a really good balance between myself, the car, and my opponent.
It's gotta be Chelsea Denofa in the finals.
Lining up against Chelsea in the finals, I was hell-bent on not letting him go.
An amazing final here. Fredric Aasbo, Chelsea Denofa.
For the first time in this event, I was chasing first.
Are you ready to get in Orlando? Make some noise! Look at that! Chelsea DeNova sticks to the wall. Fredric Aasbo. DeNova dropping down from the bank of that first inside clip. Right on it. Chelsea DeNova digs deep, but Fredric Aasbo on the door.
The car was a rocket ship.
Chelsea DeNova, look at that. Pizza delivery right there on the door.
He put on probably the best driving I've ever seen.
Chelsea DeNova drops into formation, into that last outside zone. And a little shimming. Whoa! Fredric Aasbo goes way up into the bank.
Wow. Just wow.
The light touch.
What do you think? I don't know.
Come on, Freddie.
Your winner here at round 3. Chelsea DeNova gets the win.
Some people will say that hard work beats luck every time, and some other people seem to just think that some drivers are lucky and some are unlucky. I'm more of the you make your own luck kind of guy. At the same time though, I will say that this season has been very interesting. We felt like we've lost some of the battles that we thought we won, and we've won some of the battles that we thought we've lost. And right now we're leading the points, but we're really not sure what's going to happen from here on.
Yes! It's only been 3 rounds so far, so we're not even at the halfway point of the series yet. And really, if you get one win, it can turn everything around. You're right up back up in the points chase. So that's really what needs to happen for us.
What a beautiful day here in New Jersey. The Garden State is about to be the Smoky State.
I'm here to try and do well. It's what I think is fun. That's all I really know.
Freddie gets out of shape. This is absolutely massive.
James Dean, he's always a great guy to talk to. And then you just go to war.